Dan Gills, a middle school teacher for 50 years in New Jersey. In his classroom, there's an empty chair, and that chair has always been a part of his classroom. Folks come in and they ask, "Who's the chair for?" And then Dan or his students tell the story. Dan was 9 years old, living in New York City, and he and his friend, Archie, were going to a birthday party in the same apartment complex that Dan lived in. They get to the door, they knock on the door, and the birthday boy's mother comes to the door, looks at Dan, and then looks at Archie. Dan is white, Archie is black. And when she saw Archie, she said, "I'm sorry, we're all out of chairs." And Dan, he started thinking, he said, "Well, I can go get a chair from the house. That's not a problem." And the mother said, "No, we're out of chairs." And then Dan realized what she was saying. And both boys turned around and left, crying. That moment, that experience, shaped Dan's life. And so for the past 50 years of teaching, he's always had an empty chair. Symbolic of the work that still needs to be done in our society. Today on Juneteenth, I so wish I could be there with you, worshiping, celebrating, and then proclaiming to all that pass by our church that Black lives matter. I so wish I could be with you. But know that your witness, our presence is symbolic. It lets folks know that God is a God of justice and that we still have a long way to go and we still have a lot more work to do for a more just world for all. My love is with you, church family. I miss you today, but I'll be thinking about you. Much love, and amen.
May the peace be with you as you confront lies with truth, fear with hope. May the abiding one strengthen you to stand in truth and hope. May the living water refresh you with new streams of righteousness. And may wisdom be the voice you follow now as you go into the world, encouraged and emboldened and renewed. And as Jeff says, worship is over. Let the service begin.